Welcome, everyone, to the Raw Deal Podcast, episode 29. The webcam is currently off, but there's a reason for it. Garrett, how's your past week been, and how has your past 2 weeks been since I last saw you?
It's been hell. I've been just working my ass off in school. It's been crunch time, and I just finally got done with everything.
Are you wearing a Turtle Beach headset on the podcast?
No, this is just a weird little one that well, I'll say that after the show, but yeah. You'll understand why later. All right. But yeah.
All right, Charlie, how you been?
Good.
Garrett, I have to ask you, if you had to list off your top 5 superstars, just, quick hit, don't gotta go too into it, top 5 superstars of the 2010s, or the 2000 era, 2000 to 2009.
Jeff Hardy is somewhere in there. I'm going to put him at 5, I think. Number 4 is probably Edge. Number 3, man, that's such a wide period of great talent in the company. I think Eddie Guerrero has to go in there, right? Yeah. I guess he goes at 3. At 2, probably gonna have Kurt Angle, because even though he was only there for a short time, you can't deny he had a huge impact on that era at the time of wrestling. At number 1, man, this is hard. There's a lot of really great talent in the company at this time. Number 1, man, this isn't quick at all.
You're right.
Number 1, I guess I'll pick. You know what? It's just too difficult. Then number 1 is like a tie between like 17 people or something.
Right, fine, there we go. All right, so I mean, one name you referenced in particular there. You said Eddie Guerrero. Any love for his best friend Rey Mysterio?
I didn't ever like the Rey Mysterio as much as everyone else did.
You know who did like Rey Mysterio? Me. And that's why when I went to Mexico, I bought Lucha masks. Lucha.
Good thing we don't monetize, or we would be.
So, you're taking yours off?
The man's been unmasked with the new haircut.
Dude.
You brought this honor to your family.
Charlie, get rid of the mop, man. Proud of that. The pearly whites. I could just...
But do you guys have like lists like that you could go through?
No, bro, that was just to set it up.
Right. He's just hoping he'd say Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
No, Eddie was good. Eddie's good.
Yeah, that's right.
That was good. Lucha of some sort. I don't know how long I'll wear this because it's kind of hot in this thing.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I might go rob a house later. Haven't decided yet.
I don't know if you should say that on here.
Also, game battles team. We've been doing Black Ops 2 game battles, me and some friends. Our team name is RIP Trump 8/14/17. So if Trump gets assassinated on
Jesus
on August 14th, then
this video has been deleted.
He's like, you do know that if you were to get assassinated, you'd be absolutely just.
Yeah, you'd be right.
They'd come get you right away. All right, anyway, so enough jibber jabber and lucha. Let's get into a prediction for Backlash and NXT Takeover Chicago.
Yep.
Which Takeover Chicago is tonight, and Backlash is tomorrow. It's a little hot.
CM Punk.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what's going to happen, too.
Too many times.
Dude's been out of the company since, 2012 or something?
2014 maybe? I don't know.
I think January 2014.
Yeah, it's been a while. So, anyway.
It's been a while.
I got bad hair, but it's cool. So, let's just hop right in predictions. So, to open up the show for Takeover Chicago, actually, let's talk about the one match that is a little up in the air right now, which is Authors of Pain versus DIY, because Tommaso Ciampa took a nasty little fall. We've all seen the video, I'm sure, by now. But if you haven't, his knee buckled pretty good, and they're pretty sure he's not going to be wrestling on Takeover. Garrett, what do you think they will do with this match? Do you think they'll do something where Gargano comes out and tries fighting both of them, or maybe finds a mystery partner of some sort.
I think they'll go with the mystery partner thing. Like they'll pimp it at the beginning of the show, and they'll maybe move the match a little higher up on the card so they can build it up a little bit. But I heard something today. I think it might have been from the Woke Culture guys that said that they think the rumor right now is that Ciampa and not Ciampa, Gargano and Wilder, right? Those are the two that aren't injured.
Okay.
Yeah, that they would team up maybe because they kind of did that work together thing a little bit. Maybe they win the belts and hold them for a little bit while their injured friends heal. I don't know. They've done that kind of stuff before, and it would be interesting.
That'd be kind of interesting, actually.
Especially in a ladder match, because you could maybe you have one half of DIY in the match by himself, and he just has no mystery partner, just no one liked him or something. And then you see Wilder run out, and just wreck him.
Oh, yeah, good.
That would be good, I think. What do you guys think?
Charlie?
Honestly, I think if they don't have the match, they'll plug in Heavy Machinery.
Ooh.
Because that's their biggest tag team other than DIY. And I think DIY was, we'll get into the predictions later, but I think that they were scheduled to come up this Tuesday. So, I mean, this could have catastrophic.
Yeah.
What's the word? Kind of like a domino effect.
Like implications. No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like a butterfly effect
I
type
think the way
thing.
that Triple H mentioned it on his media call was yesterday was something along the lines of that they have a team that ready to be the backup, and I would guess it'd be Heavy Machinery, unless they did like Sanity,
Which would be fine. And maybe do they have to just job Sanity to Authors of Pain so that they can get DIY back?
They did it before. Well, it was a dark match, and there's ways to do it because Authors of Pain are they're just built as such beasts. They're booked as such beasts that you can get away with it.
Is Drew McIntyre a face or a heel right now?
Face. Big time baby face.
Well, I'll throw him with Gargano.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's not on the card.
Interesting.
Well,
Do it. They'd lose.
Wait,
I think
wait.
Authors of Pain are retained.
Is Aleister Black on the card?
No. He's scheduled to face the mystery opponent like he does, and McIntyre is scheduled to face Wesley Blake. But those are just the pre-show matches. They can get away with
debuting wife.
Dude, a lot of people were saying that. What did they do?
Candice LeRae came out and actually won the title
with Johnny.
Oh man! And then they could do a really good heel turn for Ciampa then when he comes back, of him being like
a good heel,
him being
Oh
salty.
my.
We saw the taste of that Bola.
Yeah, have you guys seen that in his indie work? His heel work is great.
Oh
Didn't
yeah.
he do some heel stuff for PWG?
Charlie, would you take?
I'll just paint. What did you say, Garrett?
Who did you predict, Garrett,
For what?
for the tag match?
The tag match. Winning? I guess I can't see Authors of Pain losing.
Well, last time we were all unanimous on something, then
Hey man, they'll pull something somewhere. So
I just don't see those belts
right.
going anywhere.
so we've all got Authors of Pain going. Let's move on to the next match. Roddy Strong, Eric Young. I mean, last time we had Sanity was in the match against all the faces, right? And we were like, Sanity doesn't need to win, and they won.
strong.
So they could put Eric Young over here, but I don't know. I like Strong too much. I think he's good. I think he needs to win here. So I'm taking Roderick Strong.
Nice.
Garrett?
So, the way I look at this is very similar to what they did with Ty before they brought him up to the main roster. He was in the middle of that feud with Sanity. Then he went and did the Rumble. I think we could see something similar with Roderick Strong. I think he's not going to go up now, but I think maybe a month or two down the road when the landscape shifted a little bit and they don't need him as much to be their mid-card, just random, feuds. So I think I'm going to take Roderick Strong as well because I think he needs to win to set him on that course to possibly accelerating him to the main roster a little bit faster.
Nice. I'm going to go with Eric Young for the fact of I think he is one of their biggest heels right now. And they're just going to want to keep him, especially if maybe Sanity's next in line for the tag titles or, something. I think it does them well to keep Sanity kind of looking almost too strong in a way. I think
because this one's going to beat the Monsters, it's going to be a big deal. Yeah. Remind me again, Garrett, who'd you take?
Spaced out. Strong.
What I thought. All right, so that's 2 Strongs and a Young. Now we have wrong thing. So, UK championship match between Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Oh, so good.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
It's going to be great, right?
Oh,
there's no way it's not.
Dude, they had like a 2-day feud, and it was the best feud. It was the best feud of that weekend. That was great. Yeah,
they actually built a story around him with that tournament, which was awesome.
Which is something like they did with the Cruiserweight tournament, kind of with TJ.
Just a side note of this belt, Triple H made it feel like today that this is the brand under NXT, and these guys are going to get called up to NXT, and then they're going to go from NXT to the main roster.
That is.
He literally said, "Well, I want these guys to prove themselves in the UK, and then they're going to go and prove themselves, in NXT, and then make them the biggest stars possible on the main roster." So, I think that I like that idea personally. Just a little side note from.
Yeah, I agree. So, Charlie, go right into it. Who do you have in this match?
Tyler Bate. I think he's changed so much since he's had the belt that I think they realize that, and I think they want a face to hold it for right now. I don't know. I could see either taking it. This is a rough one. Might be the hardest one of the night.
I don't know why the fuck my camera looks blurry. It's really annoying. Oh well. I think. Yeah, they need to keep Bate looking strong, right? Then again, you don't really hear much about him, as the champion, unless you really look into it.
It's a hard thing because, the guy's been on TV 3 times with a 100-day title reign.
I think they're gonna keep pushing Bate, but I think they're gonna do more with Dunne, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett?
Yeah, I have to agree with you guys on this one. I really would like to see Dunne just get the most heat in the world by beating the Ultimate Babyface champion that they've had for defending the belts for a solid 3 or 4 months now. He's just kind of. Is it me or did he fizzle out a little bit? He's not interesting. Don't get me wrong. I still love Tyler Bate. I still want him to go up to the main roster with Aiden English and Jack Gallagher and make Vaudevillains 2.0. But I don't know. I think we have to take Bate here.
Hard because the guy's been on TV 4 times,
and it's hard because you want the Bruiserweight to come in and get that just insane heat because that's where he thrives. Pete Dunne. If you've seen any of his indie work, that is when he thrives. Is when the odds are against him, and he just breaks the odds because he's a heel, and it's great. And
as long as we see him knock Bate out with an elbow, that's all that matters, right?
And chewing on some fingers,
Yes. Dude, that's right. Is he the one that does the shh? That snaps the fingers? No, who's that?
Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll. That's who I'm thinking of, dude. Oh, man.
He does the thing where he bites your hand.
Oh, that's right. Dude, I love that so much. That move that Scurll does. It's so fun. All right. So then we're moving on. We have Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross for the NXT Women's Championship.
The 400 and I believe 15-day reign.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I have an interesting theory for this one.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to throw it to you to start off.
All right, so my interesting theory for this one is I think I could see a possible coming up to the main roster for Asuka coming out of this. It didn't seem like it was going to be at first because of this originally being a fatal 4-way and then Ember getting hurt and then it being switched to a triple threat. But I think it could still happen here because what I think will happen is I think that Nikki Cross is going to cost Asuka in some way. She's going to be going she'll knock Ruby Riott out early or something, and she'll be dead on the floor for a little bit, and then
I was just gonna say, is it an elimination or is it just triple threat?
Is it,
Charlie? Do you know if it's triple threat or okay.
Triple threat?
Okay, so anyway, she'll be incapacitated on the floor, and then you'll have Cross and Asuka going back and forth, kind of heel versus heel style, both unorthodox offense styles, just kind of meshing, but I don't know if it exactly would in a single. But anyway, they'll go for a bit. Asuka will get knocked down. She'll go to pin her, and then she'll kick out, and then she'll roll out of the ring. And then Ruby Riott will come in out of nowhere, attack Nikki Cross, get the pin on her really quickly, and become champ, and then we'll see Asuka go up to the main roster, and we'll see Cross and Riot feud over that belt for a little while.
Wait, and who did you have actually winning the match?
Ruby Riot. I have a really weird theory about that one.
I'm going with the same prediction. I think Riot's going to win. I don't know why. She's got a unique look. I think it's just going to be one of those things where they probably, you see it with Jinder Mahal, like going on tomorrow night. Like people they don't see how much WWE likes certain people, and I think they just love Ruby Riot way more than we think they do. And it's kind of just one of those like learn on the job things. So
Where did she even come from?
That's no idea.
She was a signing. It was a pretty big name, and then they're like, this women's division has been so desperate for people since the draft. They gutted it, literally gutted it, and she popped up a couple months ago. They signed her. She was TV ready, and they threw her in a feud right away.
And she's doing great. She's super over.
So Charlie was winning.
It's hard to bet against Asuka. She's had the 415-day title reign. But
she breaking the 434?
Kind of like you. I think that they're holding
Paige's record, right?
I think that they're holding. I think they're going to keep Sanity going strong. I'm stuttering over here. So I think they're going to have Nikki Cross win this title, so they get a belt under them. And with her interviews on NXT TV lately, she's just so weird that it works. So it's hard to bet against Asuka, but I'm going Cross here.
I could definitely see it. So, next on the card, we have the final match of the night. Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami for the championship, which is...
Talk about a rough match to call.
Our card's pretty hard to call. I'm just looking
I'll
at this.
go first. I hate Hideo Itami, so I'm taking Roode.
Wow. TNA mark.
Charlie, go.
Hideo Itami's been in NXT for 3 years. This is his third takeover. Think about that. Bobby Roode's already been in more takeovers. It's
a bit depressing.
It's now or never for the guy. But I'm going to say it's never because he's going to 205 Live. So Bobby Roode wins.
Well, that was a roller coaster of an answer.
Garrett?
I'm going nutso on this one. I'm saying Roode drops the belt to him and goes to the main roster in the next wave.
Favorite man lose.
You're right.
Dude, I love Bobby Roode, but I think it's better for him to go.
What kind of fan are you?
Yeah, I did pick Pete Dunne to lose too. I can't say anything.
But I think they can take him to the main roster. I think they know that too, and they're just kind of biding their time. And I think Itami being back is a signal that they're going to go back to having a babyface defending that belt for like a long time.
I like how we're all over the place with our predictions.
Which is a good thing because it means that they've built this in a way that we don't know for sure.
Oops. Boom. Oh, screen share.
And
Boom.
next we have Black Bash.
Here's the predictions for you guys.
There's the predictions, throwing them all in there. So I'm about to do the Backlash. But as you can see, we've all got AOP, and then and we all have Tyler Bate. But then after that, we're split. Some Strongs and Youngs. Looks like as per usual. Actually, not as per usual. Charlie's the oddball. That usually we see something different, but like Charlie said, it's good to see that we're all over the place because usually NXTs
that's
are
how
a
you
bit
know
more.
it's gonna be pretty solid because just the last one, for example, we had just about the same thing on every single pick.
Let's just look at all three of these shows we have booked. All three of them would be good shows no matter what happened, you know?
Yeah, I'm done with any of it.
Yeah, I just want good matches, which is what NXT is normally about, right? So, So back to looking at our beautiful faces, my beautiful sunburnt / sweaty face. Charlie's I don't know what to call that.
Put the mask back on. Joking.
Ooh, shit!
Dang.
Put your romper back on, bro.
Oh,
the romp him.
true.
Man. All right. So let's go with the worst match of the night to kick off with. WWE Championship match. Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal. What are you thinking, Garrett?
Roman Reigns is going to spear both of them in one title. No, I'm
Ooh,
kidding.
I'm down. I'm down.
And then Brock Lesnar's gonna just roll Roman Reigns up because apparently there'll be another match and it'll be it. No, gosh, they have to keep the belt on Randy, right? Like, I really would like to just pick Jinder, but like, it would shake things up too much. Like they like to do this thing where they do the thing we don't expect them to do, but I think even here they're like, yeah, we can't put the belt on this guy because even though we've built him up a little bit, maybe if this feud goes longer, but I just don't see them putting it right on Jinder because they're not that ambitious.
Charlie?
All right. This pick's for one reason only. Money in the Bank is next month. Right? There are literally, when we think of the faces that can face, like, then again, I don't know. It's so hard. But I think with the desperation and the want to get someone over, they have Jinder win it. They want so bad to get a big heel like this over. He's got 3 men. He hasn't technically won a match yet because he's been helped every time. I think they're going to pull just the WTF for a month and have him win it.
But what about the Marks, Charlie? They'll be angry.
He's not going to win it. The Singh brothers are going to win it for him.
Dude, a lot of people are behind Jinder Mahal. They're saying, yeah, dude, he went and put in the work in the gym. It's about time, you know?
And it was going to help him? Jeet. Remember that. When Jeet comes out and they form the stable of all the Indians, watch.
What do you even call that stable without being racist?
This isn't even a gag because at the last NXT event they had at Full Sail, the Bollywood boys came out and accompanied Jeet Rama to the ring. So just throwing that out there. When Jeet comes out and hits some crazy finisher on Orton.
Can we not do that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. I'll be honest. WWE, oh shit, they did what they wanted. They actually, you're gonna chill, bro. I'm trying to do my prediction.
Apparently.
All right, so, I mean, they've been trying to get us to like Orton for so long, right? They finally found a way for us to root for Orton to win because they found someone so terrible that we have to root for Orton, right? That's what they thought about.
Dude, I wouldn't even
about Braun Strowman.
Boo Orton and cheer Mahal if I was there.
I can't cheer.
I went and
Mahal,
watched
bro.
this Orton match from 2012 the other night, and he just looks so much better. That was the Orton I wish was champion right now.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. He just looks so out of shape now compared to then.
I don't know. Just, I can't imagine. It'd
be
Mahal.
crazy if they pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
Don't hinder Jinder.
Don't hinder Jinder. All right. So, throwing it off to the kickoff match of the night, the official kickoff match. Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English. Dillinger has to win, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he doesn't.
Like,
I think he wins it and it puts him in the Money in the Bank.
maybe.
Yeah.
Just picture that on paper. Aiden English goes over and then goes on to some big push while Ty Dillinger just moves into the background.
Why would it not surprise me at all?
Because it's WWE.
Nah, but I don't know. I'm taking Dillinger for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
We're all going there, right?
Yep.
The last time, didn't we do this at the last pay-per-view? We're talking about how painfully obvious it was, and we didn't even
Not
talk.
a pre-show match.
Not a pre-show, but what was the match that we all just breezed by and said, "Oh, we don't really need to talk about this one." Owens beating Jericho. We all said Owens was going to beat Jericho for the title.
Payback.
On Payback.
Payback.
We all said, all right, well, we all know Owens is winning this one, so let's just move on. And then Jericho won. So it's not as easy as we think it is. Even someone like me that's been watching WWE for this long.
I mean, I've been watching for a long time too.
I like it
That
because
hardly surprises me
they're not
anymore.
afraid. They'll do random stuff all the time.
Yep.
They got me, and I'm the guy, and I always refer back to this, but at the time that I called the entire TLC card. You know, like that surprised me then, but this surprises me even more now. You know,
Humble brag.
humble brag.
Dude, hey, that's pretty impressive, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is true.
It's hard to get a whole card.
It's hard to get more than a couple of matches,
I
honestly.
get the whole card every time.
You get what it should be sometimes.
Exactly.
True.
Call me Brady Russo. Cat Russo.
Cat Russo.
So, moving on to probably the match that's going to steal a show, right?
Maybe.
Dude,
Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan.
I saw this rumor about how Eric Rowan has these friends in his bag, and it's going to be the Ascension, and they're going to walk out wearing masks. Just saying.
Someone say masks?
Uh-oh.
Lucha, 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 Lucha.
Brady could probably walk in and be
The
better
pit
than
stains,
Cody.
bro. Holy shit. What if they were to walk down in these masks?
That'd be awesome. That would be cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome El Cat Thamone to the podcast.
Cat Thumbs Mania. Thumb Mania.
The Mania.
All right, I'm taking Eric Rowan
oh
because
my God.
I'm taking Eric Rowan
Why?
because WWE always fucks it up.
If he has those buddies, maybe. I think they need faces, so Harper's winning. In my eyes.
Okay.
I mean, these first three matches of the night, what if they come out and say the winners of all these matches are in the Money in the Bank?
I still
And
say
then we had Dillinger, Harper, Corbin.
Ooh, true.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
that would be quite interesting.
And they could do it with Shinsuke or Ziggler, but
Charlie's
taking Harper. I'm taking Rowan. Who are you taking?
I am taking Harper as well.
I did not want to see this match anymore after this.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Dude, we could put it on every night. Be down with
Harper
it.
versus Rowan in a
Tell
stairs
me
match.
that Zayn and Owens is better than this.
It is.
What?
It's not, dude.
Wait, hold on.
I'd watch all of them
Is this
over
a work?
any Hideo Itami match. I would watch Rowan and Harper over any.
I'm not buying
Itami
it.
match.
This is a work.
I'm not buying it.
Only thing I'm working is you fucks.
Oh,
True.
Shit. In the corner. No, just kidding. Your mom took my spot. All right.
Oh,
my God.
All right. So,
fired.
Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin. It's actually kind of hard to pick.
Dude, yeah. This is not easy. This can go both ways.
I'll
Really?
go first.
I think your winner of this match wins Money in the Bank.
Ooh, that's kind of a bold. I mean, they may or may not. I mean, there's a lot of people that could win that. They might give that to Mojo.
Garrett already picked against his favorite guy on NXT. Is he going to pick against his favorite guy on WWE?
Oh.
Wait. Is that Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm taking Zayn in this.
All right. Nice.
Love me
Any
some Sammy.
special predictions for it? How's he going to win, bro?
I think he's going to roll Corbin up, and then Corbin's just going to wreck him after the match.
Dude, if he rolls 6'8" Baron Corbin, I'm turning off the show. They've done it before, though. They've had him lose by roll-up.
No, I know.
I think this is Corbin's year. He wins this. He's winning Money in the Bank.
I think
I mean,
you
could have
want a
him.
bold prediction? He's going to win with the Blue Thunder Bomb. There you go. Never happened once.
He's going to hit him. He's going to hit a blue thunder bomb off the top turnbuckle to the outside through 3 tables.
And he's going to take out a timekeeper.
Can you imagine?
No, I
Do
am.
you remember when The Undertaker landed on the cameraman at WrestleMania from his suicide dive? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Do you remember, Brady?
Wait, hold on.
Michaels versus Undertaker at WrestleMania?
No, but I do remember when Undertaker did that dive head first and killed himself.
When he hit the cameraman, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen
Yes.
it. Yes.
The
Same
cameraman barely moved out of the way.
Oh,
It
it's
was
the same
thing.
dive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I just don't remember the camera guy being there. I just remember him eating shit
He did.
right on the top of his head. So I'm also taking Zayn in that match. I think because they want to give Corbin Money in the Bank. I think he's got to be the favorite right now.
Yeah, there's 2 good ways to look at it. You could say because he wants to win, they're going to put Zayn over here. Or I could definitely – that's why this is such an intriguing match. This might be the hardest one to call of the night. Actually, never mind. I'm just
I was
looking
about
at
to
the
say.
I like that, man. Both these shows have stuff that's kind of hard to call.
Yeah, exactly. So then we have the women's title match, which is Charlotte, Naomi.
No, it's just.
Or, no, sorry, not a title match. It's just 3v3. Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky versus Natalya, Tamina, and Carmella. Becky's going to turn on Charlotte, cost on the match. Carmella's going to get the pin.
Yeah, if Welcome
I'll
Committee
take
doesn't win,
heels.
this entire month is a waste.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Carmella's going to pin Naomi again. And then they're going to start pushing Carmella.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, more.
I'm healed too. I think Carmella's pinning.
We are in a lot of units.
It only makes sense, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, imagine they form a stable and they lose. You know, imagine what the Nexus could have been if they'd won the big 5v5 at SummerSlam that year. You know? But instead, you have Cena go. I can see why people dislike Cena for stuff like that. But if Nexus would have won, I mean, imagine where Wade Barrett would be right now. Imagine if they'd given the guy one world title run.
It's true.
I wasn't even watching that.
All right, brief intermission. I have a question for you guys. This is something that was swirling around on forum chat for wrestling I was in earlier today. It was who is hotter, and it is Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss.
How is that a question?
What?
I'd say I personally like Alexa better.
Alexa's a million
just
times
like-
hotter.
Oh yeah, hotter and
There were
better.
people. Most of the comments were filled with Becky.
They like
No,
the red hair.
they just know because more people like Alexa. They're trying to hop off the
Trying to
bandwagon.
be edgy.
5 feet
Like
of
this
fuckable fury.
podcast. Dab.
I am the one you love.
I am the one you want, son.
Honestly though, I think we're going to the tag. I think my favorite build-up, and just while we're on this match, I'm just gonna say it, of the tag match. When was the last time we saw a tag title feud last 4 weeks where the guys haven't touched each other? And they're not doing 1v1 singles matches and different, they're not going Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus.
They're doing
Jeff
vignettes to
versus
hype it up.
It's a way different style of build. I still think the Usos win, in my eyes. I think the Usos contain here, but I don't think that necessarily means this is done or Breezango is just gonna rot after this.
Garrett?
Wait, who did he take?
He picked the
I
Usos.
pick the Usos. Day one-ish.
Man, I really would love to see Breezango get those belts, but this feud's probably going to last a little longer. They've built it up really nicely. They could continue this one if they want. And eventually they will put the belts on those guys because they've been putting in a lot of work. They have to be filming those things like the day of, or at least the days before, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no
It's
way.
a cool thing.
Yeah. And it's kind of, as I said on our Wednesday show, it's kind of getting stale for me. But I mean, it's gonna get better as they get better at it. So it's not like it's gonna take a small downturn while they're still learning. But once they get it all the way to the point where it's like their thing, maybe that'll just start being their gimmick. People will be like, oh yeah, they're the fashion police all the time now. You know, who knows?
Mm-hmm. Who'd you have winning?
The Usos. Yeah, I said I really would like to have them win, but not quite time yet.
Well,
Hell yeah.
if they want this feud to keep going, the
Maybe
best
Usos
thing,
can always cheat to win their heels.
the best way to keep the feud going is to have Breezango win. So that's what I'm going to put.
Nice.
I think they deserve it. It's probably going to be a Slater and Rhino thing. They'll probably be irrelevant again in 3 months, but that's okay.
Yeah, Slater and Rhino was hot when it was hot, you know? It was enjoyable with
He's got kids.
the Cheese Whiz and the interview and the trailers. That was some good stuff, man.
He's like 27 kids in the audience.
Dude, what's sad is they're the lowest team now on Raw with Golden Truth gone. Isn't that crazy? And they were just, it felt like they were about to be a team for a while at one point.
They could have held those belts for as long as they wanted, you know?
All right. If we go in the order of what's been listed, then we have Nakamura versus Ziggler and then Owens versus Styles. What are the odds that one of these is probably going to be the one that gets cut if there's a time crunch? If not, probably Usos and Breezango will as well. But I don't know. Like I foresee we've got an hour left on the show and we have the last 3 matches going and it's like, oh shit. Which would you like to take more time off of? Nakamura, Ziggler, or Owens, Styles? Charlie.
Dude, that's hard. I want these both to be lengthy things. If I had to take one off, I'd take it off Nakamura Ziggler, and I just have Nakamura beat him in a couple minutes. It sucked for Ziggler. He'd have to get in like no offense, but I think we need to see the beauty of Owens versus Styles for a pay-per-view match for the first time in WWE.
Yeah, they definitely can't cut the U.S. title.
We've seen it on Raw, I believe, before the brand split, but
they can't cut that match because that is the only title match anyone cares about on this card.
Ah, that's true. Logically, yes. You're very right. So Shinsuke versus Ziggler. Shinsuke's got to win.
Yeah, there's no argument.
Yeah, if Ziggler wins this, I don't know. I've lost hope.
Then they would be back to burying Japanese guys, and that would be not good for the company. Because then we would know. We'll see. Because what would happen is we could see Itami lose, and then Nakamura lose back to back, and then we'd know for sure that's where they're going with it. Then Asuka gets buried. Yeah, if Asuka loses, they'd just be screwed, man. Just have every Japanese star lose. Yeah, I could see him doing it too.
Bury the Japs. Dude, the Japanese wrestlers have just. They're doing well in WWE.
They're doing well in Japan, dude. I mean, like, when was the last time Kenny Omega had a bad match? When was the last time Okada had a bad match? When was the last time?
Okada's terrible. Let's be real.
Dude, that Kenny Omega promo.
He's got
the same match every time.
He's got a cool finisher. Is that it? What else does he do, bro?
Omega's taking that belt.
Yeah, bro. What's Okada's first name?
Side note.
Kazuchika.
Dude, no, they called him Kazuka. I thought it was Kazuchika. They called him Kazuka. Like bazooka, but with a K.
Kazuka, Okada. Wait, don't they go the other way? Okada, Kazuka.
I think TNA had that guy and jobbed him.
Owen Styles. It's going to be great.
Match of the night.
That's hard to pick.
Is it possible that we have match of the year candidates back to back? Like, it's possible that we're just gonna have it. Like, if they put on if they go Nakamura, Ziggler, Owen Styles, and then end with Orton Mahal.
No, we know this company. They're gonna open with one of these matches.
Yeah, they're probably gonna open with like.
Dude, if they open with Owen Styles, I'm not gonna be mad.
They open with Ziggler. I hope they open with Ziggler versus Nakamura. That'd be
they'll probably do the tags. They like to open with tag matches.
Yeah, but maybe follow it with that.
Reason.
Then the women's match. Then Styles Owens. Then Jinder and Randy. I guess.
This is hard.
It's so hard to pick this. I'm going. Who have I taken so far? Face, heel, face, heel. Literally says heel.
Heel.
No, face. All right. Going Owens. I think he can recover better. That's it. Garrett?
I am taking my boy, AJ Styles. Not a surprise there. I've been a mark for AJ since TNA. And, so no particular reasoning why. I think he needs a belt right now. I honestly do.
I think they want him to touch every belt, too.
I want him. He's going to be a Grand Slam champion for sure by the end of his
career.
So,
Charlie, you got to break the tie.
Well, I think Styles 100%. In my case, this would be stupid because I got Mahal and Styles, but with Orton as a face champion, Orton Styles is not going anywhere near that. Might as well give him a little run with the belt. But this is Owens' gimmick, so it's the face of America. So actually, I'm gonna go Owens. I just remember that he's the face of America. They like this. I think they
wait. Did he switch?
Yeah, Owens. They want him.
We talked a lot about how AJ is great at putting on matches with everything, and we basically just proved that he's probably the best in-ring worker in the world because Dave Meltzer gave his match with Jinder Mahal a 3-star rating.
Going really far with this, but I think they're going to put Styles loses this for the fact of they want to throw him in Money in the Bank or just have a rematch.
But Styles work with the briefcase? I mean, I don't even know because
no, he wouldn't win it. I'm just saying he'd be the big name in it. Or they
Be
could
the
throw
big
him,
dog.
they could throw him against Owens again with Owens cheating. I'm looking at this now. I'm like, I shouldn't even put my
Roman spears the ladder and becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. Beats Orton for the title, then beats Brock for the title, unifies them.
Kane makes a surprise comeback and wins.
Dude, I'm not. No.
Everyone's making jokes about it on the 19th on the tonight. He's gonna choke slam a bunch of guys to the UK thing.
Mark Andrews shows up, wins.
Breaking the fourth wall a little bit there.
That Wolfgang.
Pete Dunne shows up.
Ooh.
Pete Dunne
The
shows up.
Drifter. They're all down, and the Drifter walks in and grabs the briefcase and walks out.
Bro, that guy is
Everyone else is fighting.
man. When he walks by, people are cheering.
Oh yeah, give me a quick rundown. What the fuck happened on Raw and SmackDown this week?
The most notable thing was that promo. They went back to the style of that promo where they had opened the show. It set the stage for the entire show and the future.
Okay, who was in the promo?
Like all five guys that are in the match against Brock.
Kurt Angle came out and he announced that there was going
Set
to
up
be there.
matches throughout that, and that was.
Oh yeah, who won that match? Wasn't there a number one contenders match?
It's
Uh,
Extreme Rules.
Oh, it's Extreme Rules. Oh shit. Okay, I'm down.
So the Extreme Rules card's already like set.
And then it was the lead up show to Backlash, right? So they just
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just they were stalling for the next so SmackDown can catch up in
Most
pay-per-views.
notable thing was, you know how Baron Corbin does his thing outside the ring where he runs and slides back in? Well, they did that, and then Orton RKO'd him. So
Okay.
it was pretty cool.
all right.
They're saving the what's his move called? The end of days reversal into an RKO for like their feud.
Oh, that would be legit. So boom, 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 boom. There we have it. We have our full
God, that
predictions.
Mahal pick looks so bad. I'm leaving it though. I'm gonna be a stick with my pick. But God, if that happens, I'm gonna be mad at myself.
It's our full picks. Feel free to comment and be like, all right, I agree mostly with, I would say A, B, or C, but it's B, C, or G.
True.
Personally, I think Brady has pretty nice predictions.
yeah. I think he's such a good one there.
Garrett, whose predictions do you think are the best?
They're
Brady's, sir. Thanks, man.
Oh yeah,
right.
that was
All right.
yeah. Seems legit.
And bro, Gary, you were never a squeaker, man. You were like 13. You're like, hey,
What's going on, guys?
what up? I'm Blaze 420.
What's going on?
That was so long ago.
Rolex on my wrist.
All right. Anyway, so that'll do for this
That'll
week's
do.
podcast. I'd put the mask back on, but it's hot as in here.
Shout out to the Pittsburgh Penguins who knocked the Caps out a couple of weeks back. Round 2, make it to Game 7, and then choke like Cap truly does.
Shout out to the Celtics putting up a really good fight in that 130-86 loss
Number one pick.
to the Cavs. Hey man,
Shout out to all the trash sport teams.
and then Celtics are going to ruin it. Danny Ainge is a great GM. Then they're going to ruin it and go get Jimmy Butler. The only player I'd be fine with the Celtics giving up the number one pick for is Anthony Davis. Give up the number one pick.
Jeez.
Give up the number one pick and
Imagine that.
just do it. Jaylen Brown can go ahead and play small forward, and then you're great. So, anything else you want to leave the people with, Garrett?
If you haven't, go back and check out mine and Charlie's Marty Skrull Bullet Club style video. It's actually like one of the highest view videos we've had in a long time, but just go do it
Saw
anyway.
that, like 90-something views when I was
It's an equal thing.
It blew up. We were one of the first people to make a video about it. He just
Gotta do this.
Charlie messaged me and he was like, "Yeah, we got to do this," and I was like, "All right, let's do it. I'm down." And I made that video. It was-
Would you be shocked if I said that the luchador masks were an impulse buy in Mexico?
Fact.
That is a fact of life.
Does that make you a Kalisto fan now, or how does that work? You a Sin Cara fan? Sin Cara guy?
I'm just trying to find chicks like Paige.
Sin
Subtle
Cara?
racism here on the Radio Podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, they're the only masked people in the company. Is there? Hold on. Is there anyone else masked?
Didn't Metalik just come back? Yeah, Metalik. Didn't he just come
Go
back?
Fight Live, not real wrestling. No, I'm
Oh
God.
my!
Holy shit, we're done.